You don't need a spreadsheet obsession or a finance degree to stay on top of your money. Just a simple plan that actually works. Let me show you how you can make this work for you. Welcome back to Money Moves for Women in Business, where we turn financial stress into structure and confidence. Now, if the idea of tracking your money makes you want to hide under a blanket, this episode is for you. I'm going to walk you through an easy way to know where your money is going without you feeling that you have to turn to an accountant immediately. Now, turning to an accountant is good, but I just want to get you started first, okay? So let's be clear. Tracking isn't about judgment. It's not about being tight or frugal or losing freedom. It's about feeling safe in your numbers, calm and confident, catching what's draining you, spotting what's working and doing more of it, but also spotting what's not working and doing less of it. So if you don't know what's happening with your money, you can't make confident decisions, right? Tracking equals clarity, power, and I'm here to empower you today. So why do most women avoid it? Well, here's what usually happens, right? The numbers feel overwhelming. You've told yourself that you have a fear of numbers. You're afraid of what you'll see or possibly what you won't see. You don't know what to do with the information that presents itself to you. And when your business is already demanding your time, your energy, money, tracking gets pushed to the bottom of the list. I get it, right? But this doesn't work. It being at the bottom of the list does not work. Sometimes your monthly money day needs to include real questions, right? I talk about having that day that you spend just looking at your finances, your money, your wealth, right? But you need to also include real questions. Questions like, why am I actually in business? Or why do I do the career that I do? I know what you're going to say, because you love it, right? We're trying to do things that we love. But let's be honest here. You could actually do what you do for free, no? The thing that you love to do, you could volunteer, for example, right? And do it for a charity. But no, you've got bills to pay. So what we try to do is line up what we love to do with being able to get an income to pay us, right? Or to hit our financial goals. So how does your finances end up at the bottom of the list, right? We're not talking about obsessing over it. I'm talking about one day a month. And some of you need to start doing time audits. Like, how long do you spend on, say, looking at your socials, right? Every month, watching Netflix, eating. I'm joking about eating, right? We do need to eat. But you get the idea of where I'm coming from. Everything else happens and our money to-do list sits at the bottom of the pile. So let's look at a simple way that you're able to track this, right? No spreadsheets needed if you don't like spreadsheets. No accounting jargon, none of that stuff. Let's just try this 3-part method, right? What I want you to do is check in once a week, 10 to 15 minutes. That's it. 10 to 15 minutes. Open your bank or your business account and look at what came in. Look at what went out. And look if there's any surprises in there, right? Then I want you to set up some categories. So you're looking first, looking for any surprises or anything that's happening that you know you're not utilizing. Then secondly, I want you to set up some categories and think like income, your tax, your business costs, your personal bills, right? And you can use apps. There's so many apps out there like Monzo, Starling, right? All these banks allow you to set up pots or spaces, whatever they call them. And if you are good with spreadsheets, I'm still a spreadsheet person. Use spreadsheets, but only if you want to. You don't have to, okay? And then third, I want you to ask one powerful question each week when you do this. Is this money helping me move forward, or is it holding me back? That's it. That's all I want you to do. 10 to 15 minutes a week. That's tracking in its most simplest form. Yeah? Tracking simplified. And once you get into the habit of doing this, you will begin to notice changes. Then, if you want to, and only if it works for you, you can take it a step further. As you will now not be avoiding the numbers, because this is what I'm trying to get you to do first of all. Just take small steps, simple steps, so that you start to open up and look at the numbers, and so it becomes a good habit, right? So no longer will you be avoiding what the numbers are telling you, but you will be better equipped to act on anything that isn't right or holding you back from what it is that you're trying to achieve. Okay, so simple steps, right? So I want you to stop avoiding, but start deciding, making those decisions. And it's not about being perfect. It's about being present with your money. You don't need to track every single penny to begin with. You just need a regular rhythm or flow, a few simple rules, and the courage to be able to look. The peace of mind that you're craving, because it's actually hiding inside this simple habit. So tracking helps you to feel safe, not restricted. You can keep it simple, no spreadsheets required. Weekly check-ins will change everything. And then you move on to your monthly money days. It's more about what works for you, right? So what's your biggest barrier to tracking your money right now? Drop it in the comments and let's talk about it. And don't forget to like, share and subscribe if this episode has helped you. I'll see you on the next one.